Good morning. I am Dr. Kanhu Charan Patro. Today, I am going to discuss about the easy identification of MRI spine sequences. So, if you see the conventional MRI spine sequences, you will T1, T2, star like flare sequence in brain, T1 contrast, diction, diffusion weighted image, and susceptibility weighted image. If you see the basic sequences, T1, T2, inversion recovery star sequence, post contrast T1. Advanced sequences, functional sequences like diffusion weighted image, susceptibility weighted image, multi-point diction, and dynamic post contrast T1. So if you see T1 T1 is you can see here CSF is black, backside fat. This is you remember this backside fat is the white. T2 backside fat is white, CSF is white. Star only CSF is white, backside fat is black. That is a fat set sequence. So to ED identification, you can remember here T1 sequence CSF black, T1 contrast CSF black, vessel white, T2 CSF white, star CSF white, abdominal fat and back fat black, diffusion weighted image, ghost loop by CSF black, ADC ghost loop and CSF white. So let's see T1 weighted image. You can see identify abdominal fat white and CSF is black. Any lesion in the spine, it looks hypointense. T1 contrast, after giving the vessels, it becomes white. And if you see dynamic, it is CSF is black, and there is an enhancement of the tumor after giving the contrast injection. T2, again you have to identify easily CSF white, abdominal fat, back fat white, and it adds extra information about the morphology, bone and soft tissue, and it looks hyperintense against the normal mirror. Inversion recovery sequence, that is called phase suppressed T2 sequence, more clear. You can see here T2 sequence and flare sequence, inversion recovery sequence. See, you can see here more lesion is more brighter, and abdominal fat or back fat is white. Sorry, white in T2, black in IR sequence. If you see the normal lower part of the spinal cord and central canal, you can see here conus medullaris, and these are the cauda. You can see the spinal cord here, ending here. So another is a diffusion weighted image. This is a T1, that is a star sequence. It is hyperintense, lesion is hyperintense. T1 contrast, not much contrast enhancement. Diffusion weighted image, you can see two sequences, diffusion weighted image and ADC. If ADC, you can see this is white, CSF is white, here is CSF black. So there is a hyperintense lesion, so it looks like there is a diffusion restriction. Susceptibility weighted image, another image, when you are at doubt about the osteolytic lesion and osteoblastic lesion, these are the images, susceptibility weighted image, differentiating between the osteolytic lesion and osteoblastic lesion. If you say some anatomical part, this is the clivus here, C1 arch, C1 dense, C2 prevertebral tissue, soft tissue. This is the anterior longitudinal ligament, vertebral body, vertebral end plate, intervertebral disc, and posterior longitudinal ligament. This is cerebellum, cervico craniocervical junction, C1 posterior arch, spinous process. These are the spinous processes. Intraspinous ligament, ligamentum nuchae backside, ligament flavum anterior to the spine, subarachnoid space, spinal cord, and subcutaneous fat. Another slice I can tell you. These are this is the sternum, anterior longitudinal ligament, posterior longitudinal ligament, vertebral body, intervertebral disc, vertebral end plate, and a supraspinous ligament here, spinous process, intraspinous ligament, ligamentum flavum anteriorly, subarachnoid space, spinal cord here, subcutaneous fat, epidural fat, and this is the dura. Thank you very much. Hope you have enjoyed. Wait for my next video.